Hello, this is Beta Ray Ben for Pixel Spank, and today we're playing True Crime Streets of LA, which eventually turned into the game Sleeping Dogs, which is excellent. This is not. This is crap, right? I'm saying it now before I start because I remember it being crap. I'm going to jump in at resume game because this is like an open world situation, so if I start at new, I'll have to go through like some crappy introduction. I'm assuming I'll have a save file on here. But just to catch up with the story, I have the blurb on the back of the case here. That's the main character there, Travis. Hell has been unleashed on the City of Angels by merciless gangs. The only hope to restore order is an out-of-control ex-cop whose unconventional methods leave him rejected by the police and feared by the criminals. Drive, fight, and shoot your way through 240 square miles of LA and a branching storyline where you never have to repeat the same mission twice. Includes original songs from Snoop Dogg, West Side Connection, and more. I can tell you for a fact it is more because I just went into the menu and turned off all the music. Except apparently this menu music, which I've just noticed, so you probably haven't heard anything of the game for some time now. Okay, so file 1 is cheater. I suspect that has cheats turned on, given the various. And then, fuck it, let's do this. Yeah, so this is the branching story. It's very odd in that it is an open world game, but the missions are here in a level select. And I specifically remember you fight a dragon and zombies at some point. So there's the shitty end. So let's just jump in at what are the names? Triad Violence, Mean Streets, International Ties, Con Girls, High Rise Terror, Russian Face Off, The Rescue, Rampage, Blood Money, House of Woo, Finding Rocky, Retribution. Despite being red, apparently I've solved some of them. Let's have a look at Con Girls. Oh Christ! Wow, Strip Club Detour. That's fine. It's had for the time a fairly cool branching story system. Look, there he is.
Nick, this is
definitely turn subtitles on.
The FBI is...
Your reputation precedes you, Kang. You're a real loose cannon, and if it were up to me, you wouldn't carry a badge.
I like how I summed up the story, but that guy did it for me as well. Middle of the game, he does that.
Completely blow out surveillance of the spa. The bad guys are probably in Tijuana by now.
Maybe not. In the last 2 days, there have been 4 bank heists around LA.
There's a strong chance that this game was heavily satirical, and I never realised at the time and just thought it was sincere crap, as opposed to ironic crap, which is, you know, there's shades of shit in this horrifying metaphor I've got stuck with it.
Damn it.
That sounds like Amanda Waller.
I'll have your badge, capiche?
Looks like her as well.
Sounds like a line from a bad video game.
Ha! Okay. Yeah, so yeah, the story system, the mission system was quite unusual at the time. You'd progress through the missions, and depending on what you did, it would branch the story, but it wouldn't lock you out of the other branches. You could just go back and do them. Like in games like Mass Effect or Fallout, where you do that sort of thing. It's like you've made this decision, you can never go back.
Hey, nothing wrong.
And then at the end of each mission, you're rewarded with either, you can do one of 3 things. You can go to the dojo, go for a street race, or go to the gun range. Depending on which one you go, that unlocks an upgrade for either
The Russian mob getting
your martial
approached by
arts.
strippers? This is too good.
You get a new car, or you get a new gun ability or some shit like
Don't
that.
hold it against me, but I'm gonna follow the stripper.
I remember
lead
this had
first, okay?
a weirdly in-depth melee combat system, but it wasn't great. Okay. Now, if I hit a button, I should get something in a... Oh, Christ. Oh, no. Well, that's how you jump out of the car. It's good to know. Let's just beat this man up. That's something I specifically remember. The incredibly aggressive sound effects. Let's grab. Oh, the jump kick. The jump kick is amazing. I've just got to remember how to do it. That's not how. Oh yeah, that's me getting that. L is getting car. These are weird controls. This was cross-platform, I remember. Crime alert. I think that is me. I mean, I've got to go and check out some street crime. This car is ludicrously fast. I can definitely turn on the siren, but I can't. It's justice. Oh yeah, this aiming car system. You can't get out of it though when you turn it on. I just shot the cop, I'm pretty sure of it. Get out of the car. It's very John Woo, isn't it, the way I look right now? All 3 suspects killed, 2 cops killed. Crime successfully resolved, apparently. You see, I just kicked the door open. You can run ludicrously fast. L should not be that. Oh look, top left, car health. That's something that you should have. Wait, I need to get this radio off. Well, I figured out how to do that. Just trying to. The thing is, I definitely, I changed the volume mix so that. I definitely made several changes to all the options, and none of them save. I was wondering why there's still music and shit playing. I'm on it. Oh, shit. Wasn't that a cop car? Oh, they're attacking me. Yeah, I'm getting out of here. You know what? I don't need this. I'm gonna try and figure out my siren again. That is it. Look, you can actually see him lean across and turn it on and off. That is a key thing in this game. You play as a cop, and your car has a siren, and if you use it, people will get out of the way a bit. Although you're a loose cannon cop, so the cops will come after you. It's a very odd system. Bar on the left, I think, is how far away I am. I'm going to turn that off. It is incredibly annoying. You can see down the bottom right there, I assume that's available. There's some kind of, like, what's it called? There's how ethical you are, or morality? Morality, that's what they call it. Ethics. I'm now curious what this garage will net me if I go to it. Oh, it probably fixes my car, doesn't it? Maybe? Yep, that was a smooth entrance there.
Just send the bill to the EOD.
Oh, they didn't even do the thing where they, you know, at least close the thing and make it look like something's happened. Still, I got a fresh car out of it. That's all that really matters. I've got strong memories that the last mission of the game, the one that said incomplete, you have to shoot down a plane on a runway. You just have to shoot it, and it's like there's no. I remember not being able to do it for some reason. Police patrol escaped the cops. Yeah. Apparently the cops are after me now for some reason. So B, the button I've been pushing to brake, it's not much of a handbrake. I keep trying to do handbrake turns. X is handbrake. Okay. That's why I keep slamming into stuff and not driving very well. It's one of the reasons. Oh, Christ. This actually holds up rather well. It's quite nice to drive. Driving feels a lot nicer than in like GTA 4, for example, which is very heavy driving mechanics. But I suppose that you'd be comparing it to, of the time it would have been post GTA 3, but pre San Andreas. I would assume the Vice City era. Okay, so when I said this was a crap game, actually many aspects of it seem to be alright. The controls are weird though. You hold down the fire button Yeah, I'm gonna get in this strip club while all hell breaks loose out there. I remember the story is somewhat generic, but also not. Like it starts out as just standard end crime, end gang crime, but then it just goes really weird.
No, I'm just happy to see you. What's your name?
They call me Gypsy.
That's not alright, is it?
You've got a quick hand for cash.
No.
Where was she gonna put that?
Nothing.
Don't answer that.
I prefer.
A bank job?
Well, yeah.
Said the magic word.
I'm half tempted to start this game from the beginning and do like a whole playthrough of it because it seems ludicrous. There's a bar on the left which means something. I'm fighting at a whole nother level to her, I'm sure of it. Oh, that's, yeah. You do enough damage and they get sort of wounded a bit, and then you pull off a big combo. Really weird systems. Like, the only thing is you kind of have to know what you're doing, and I cannot remember. There's the roundhouse. I just remembered how to do that. Grab her. Oh! Alright. No. Someone said no guns for you, but they sort of shimmied the last few words together in it. Yeah. Notice where my toe punt goes, almost precisely. It's a definite kind of punt. Oh. I mean, I'm just beating up women at this point. She's not really got a weapon, that's just a whip.
That didn't hurt, I just tripped.
I remember in Sleeping Dogs, the definite tactic was to run away and then run back and just run in doing a huge kick.
Yeah. Jumping monkey!
I just did a jumping monkey. This game is fantastic. Someone is just wrecking shit. I didn't do a jumping monkey that time. Next time, I'll do a jumping monkey again. This is a new strategy. I'm just hitting the buttons a lot faster now. Come on.
Tiger claw!
Tiger Claw! That was like one of them rising uppercuts from Street Fighter. I want to say it's Shoryuken. Yeah, you ain't fighting shit, buddy. Ah, I messed it up. I might actually look up those combinations because they are hilarious whenever they come up. I've actually switched control methods, so I'm now holding it like this and doing that. Christ! That's the way to do it. You go like that. You can hit all three attack buttons at once. B, A, and Y. B. Was that the whole level? I just had to beat the shit out of a strip club, which was about 5 or 6 strippers and a gentleman who didn't look like the daddy.
Officer, I swear, I was just a driver for Lola G's.
Lola G's? The babe from the Con Girls TV show? No way.
Yeah, after her Hollywood gig crashed, she decided to steal for real.
Life imitating art, huh? So, when's the next hit?
I was gonna meet Lola at the spot later tonight.
Well,
I'm engrossed
Lola's
right now.
reality
This
show is about to get cancelled.
this is exquisite. I might have. I genuinely thought this game was absolute trash, but I'm now starting to think maybe it isn't. Did I imagine the bit where you fight a dragon? I'm pretty sure you fight a dragon. You fight a dragon, there's zombies. There's all kinds of crazy... I think there's like a whole lot sort of side thing, which would have been DLC nowadays, where you go Big Trouble in Little China. Where's my car? Oh.
Okay, LA, here I come.
I can't quite work out what any of the meters down the bottom there mean. I think this playthrough's just got everything basically unlocked, so there's no need to actually touch any. Oh Christ! All right, bit of popping there, bit of popping. I think I'm a bad guy. The cops seem to be eternally against me. Okay, I've driven over a low wall. That is the enemy in all open world games, is the low wall. You get under it and you can't get out again normally. It's your life from now on, a low wall. Yeah, combat is either shooting or hand to hand. Going between the two is strange and alien. Alright. You can shoot at me all you want. I'm where I need to be. Go in, quickly. Quickly now! See, for the gun mechanics, there's all kinds of little things you can do. Like, you can have a torch and you can flash people. And it's like, I'm invisible. I'm genuinely invisible.
Hi, I'm Nick, your new driver.
Don't question it.
Gypsy threw her back out last night, so I'm filling in.
Beat it. I don't know you.
I would love the story of a gypsy throwing her back out. A gypsy stripper throwing her back out.
Way better than VIP. Come on, you've got no choice.
Who told you? Gypsy?
Look at that guy in the background.
Only asking 20% cut.
He's having the time of his life. He's trying to woo her.
But first, let's see you drive.
I'm hoping that club music was generic enough that I don't have to worry about it. Yeah, X is the emergency brake. Driving test. I suck at driving generally. Like doing what needs to be done. I'm good at aggressive driving if I have to kill someone, but not the opposite.
Okay, here's the deal. Our client goes by the codename General. No
Audio
mistakes.
quality suddenly
If we
dipped
mess up,
hugely.
we're dead.
It's like they have a very cheap microphone and
Word is, he got conned out
it's
of
like
both roads
how do
half,
you get
and
by
one
with this?
of
Just
them
go
backfired. Let's see you get to the Beverly Center pronto.
In this traffic?
Ready? Drive.
Race to the destination.
Baby, burn.
See, normally there would be a radio playing now with some cool music, street music, if you will. But I've got all that turned off for copyright reasons. Which is something. As I was turning it off, I was glad that I had the option to turn it off. Like, you can turn off songs individually, and they're arranged into 3 playlists. Weirdly, one for slow action, one for fast action, and one for whatever the opposite of action is. Genuinely, when I was reading the names, I was thinking that's essentially the opposite of action, but it was something like casual, but less.
I can't go fast enough.
I genuinely can't. At least the roads are nice and big, and due to the time this was released, the consoles as it were, not a lot of traffic is there. Try and count more than 3 cars at once. Look, there's 3 now, 1 disappeared, another one appeared. There's 2, there's not. I think it can only draw 3 cars on the road at any given moment. Look, there's 3, and might have been 4 there actually. 15, 4. I mean, I was going some, like...
Yeah, that's a new lap record.
I had 10 seconds to spare. I didn't really make any mistakes. I was going flat out basically the whole way. I don't think I took any wrong turns. So that's a small margin of error, isn't it? So they're going to do a bank heist and now have to get away from the police. That's fine. The hint doesn't really help me. It's just telling me how to get in and out of cars, which is an odd hint to give at episode 4 of the game, which is roughly halfway. Roughly speaking.
Where to next? The Betty Ford Clinic?
Been there already.
This is a long ass game, isn't it?
Oops.
I spoke too soon. Lose him.
Say what?
You want
What?
the gig or not?
I was reading the
Lose
booklet.
That pig now.
Well, yeah, but that just means we've now got a marked car. Okay, that went poorly. Although I did make the cop turn around. Alright. Trick is, trick is, right? You want to drive into aggressive. Oh Christ! I fucked that taxi right up though. I had got away from him for a time there, and then I messed up. I'm actually pretty. I have got my gun. I can just turn around and shoot him. Notice how fast you shoot. There's not really any reloads, and I seem to have infinite ammo, don't I? Actually, there is an ammo meter at the top there. I have fucked up that cop car. It cannot drive anymore. It was on fire. I think that is genuinely a valid strategy for doing this. I'm now starting to remember as that's what it is. Depending on how good or bad you are during the missions is what chooses the branching path. Yes. Yeah. But busting Lola. I thought they said bursting Lola. I was like, ugh. That's not good. I will point out this will not be a series of videos. It's just a one-off. Despite how much I'm enjoying this, I might go and find the sequel, which I believe is True Crime.
The good news is
New York, something New York.
Not so fast.
why not, baby? Fast works. Now
Nice.
In your dreams.
I love how much of a pimp your character is, and he keeps getting kicked in the dick.
I'm gonna make you scream like a cat in heat.
He just did like a somersault. I can't remember if you can block. Right, I'm going into the mode where I can hit all the buttons incredibly fast, and you'll notice he does seem to move a lot faster. Fucking monkey paw, bitch. Alright, here we go. Doing that thing where you make your hand kind of spasm to hit buttons faster. You dead, bitch.
My kung fu is better, didn't I?
That was just a little stretch there. I suspect there's something you can do. Like you can do when you take people out, you can either do them, you can stun them or not. Or there's so many realms to this game that's coming back to me. I'm like, this had things going on. Like even this book is huge. I mean, I've just opened to a map of LA, which I don't know if that's accurate or not because I know nothing of LA.
From now on, it's reruns for you, sweetie.
Listen, jerk off. You're playing
Black and
fire
white,
here.
that's
The
a damn
general
shame.
Damn.
You shall not exploit the. Oh.
Steady now.
Here we go. So you can zoom in, but you can't really zoom out. I should just keep doing this. Notice how powerful my guns are. They're just trashing everything. Oh yeah, I've forgotten. You can do this. It's got the John Woo action mode. That's actually the secret of combat. Is you do this jumping a lot to people. You slow down, they don't, or they slow down and you don't. I don't know. I'm doing damage to him. I've just noticed he has a health bar at the top right there. He's at about quarter damage now, quarter health even. Okay, I've just discovered I can't hold the button down. He's dead. I don't think you can actually reload your guns manually. I've got a feeling you just have to run out of bullets. That's the way it. Basically, this does not have enough buttons for this game. You need at least twice as many. Right. I'm gonna exit that, which apparently takes me all the way fucking back. And I've I can't not try and fight this dragon, which I think is on. I reckon it's either. It could be this one, House of Wu. I reckon this is correct. This is gonna get weird now. This is a definite see? You didn't believe me, did you?
We meet at last.
Ancient Wu, you're looking well for a cadaver.
Come on, Nicholas. I'm only 342 years old.
Like genuinely, this is just straight out of Big Trouble in Little China Town, whatever it's called. The one with the trucker grabs a bottle. It's pretty cool. It's a good film, ish, of the time.
Balance the young Nicholas.
What the? Man, I'm getting too old for this. Lock and load.
Yo! Alright, give me zoom. Okay, is only one of them real? I don't fully recall how this bullet tracking thing works. It seems to work in my favour, whatever I do. Use both guns, son. You're only shooting the one on the right, I can tell. Oh, that was cool as knobs, that shot, weren't it? Yeah. They're taking damage. I can see that. That's happening at the very least. These weird fighting heads. Again, there would probably be some music here, but I just can't risk it. Because while most music I don't mind leaving on, because it just means I don't get any money for the video. I'm like 90% sure this is the sort of music that's like, no, fuck you. You're going to hell. Those rappers, they're a litigious bunch, particularly the old dead ones. Yeah, can't get out of that very easily. Oh, good, 4 more. Here we go. Oh, bugger. Control's not great. I'm kind of locked in a weird camera mode. Ah, I think I've just remembered how to switch targets. Doesn't do anything. I think that thing is telling me that that's where it will lead my shots. Or it's leading for me and that'll make me hit them. What the hell are the buttons here? Because I feel like it's not fully listening to what I'm telling it to do. Let's see. This is the controls page. This is a full page, right? Okay. I have learnt how to reload. For some reason I can't get a full clip in there. Tactic is now I wait for them to stand off like that, and then I shoot them down. Sweet, let's just keep shooting. Oh my god, that was the health for only one of them. It's take forever.
Nice and easy.
I've learnt how to roll, you may have noticed. Wow, that is incredibly slow. Do that jump and roll. Yep. Definitely heard my phone receive a text just then. I'm assuming it won't be important. It almost never is, seeing as I give that number to next to no one. Can't see anything. It's weird. The camera is not set up for, well, frankly, indoor spaces for a start, and it's particularly not set up for round arenas like this. and yet they put it in the game.
Hey, maybe.
Come on. Oh, God, let's just take... Shoot them, please! The thing is, I'm pushing the button. Sometimes he shoots a lot, sometimes he doesn't. I can only assume I'm actually aiming at them still, because the camera just does not want to keep up, does it? I'm starting to remember why in my head this was a crap game. Had some stuff going for it, but not others. The fact that it seems to auto-reload about half the time, that's an annoying one. Come on, turn and look at me. Yeah, that is hitting it. It's so hard to rapidly tap this button as well. Because I can't tap it all the way down, because it will go into precision mode. I have to just lightly tap it before it clicks. If you're not familiar with a GameCube controller, the shoulder buttons, they go down about 80%, and then you can hard click them down a bit further, and that's generally used for like in-game reasons. Like in this, you hold it right down to go into this zoom mode. Well, I was going to jump into the lava. That's not really an option. I'm giving up. I'm just going to stand in the middle and keep shooting until I die. But it shouldn't be very long the way they're about to all run at me. Am I dead? I think I'm dead. Yes. What happens when you die? Not a lot. Well, that was True Crime Streets of LA. Not bad, actually. Not bad. Had a few. The shooting is probably the low point of the game. The hand-to-hand combat, quite fun. Driving, still pretty good. The fucking voice acting, scripting. Wow, I underestimated that. That is on a whole nother level. But I wouldn't even attempt to play it though. If you really want something like that, just play Sleeping Dogs. It's the same game but way better and new and still available. I'll see you next time.